Hey everyone, it's Autumn. I'm coming to you to talk about class format options for fall. COVID-19 has brought lots and lots of changes to our lives, and it has definitely not left the classroom untouched. So we are going to talk about the various formats that Sandburg is offering for fall so that hopefully you can better understand what options are available to you. After you watch this video, I do encourage you to reach out to me or to Amy if you have questions about your specific schedule. So the first option that you may see on your schedule as a class format is a face-to-face class. This is the format that we are all probably most familiar with. It does mean that you have to come to campus at a specific day and time to attend class physically in person. The next option that you will see is blended. You may have experienced this one in the past because it is a format that Sandburg has offered before. With a blended class, you do come to campus usually once a week at a designated day and time, and you attend class in person. Then the rest of the content for the class is typically offered online. The other format that you may see on your schedule is virtual. Now this might be one you are a little unfamiliar with because this might be the first time that Sandburg has offered this option. But what this means is that you will attend class at a specific day and time, but you will attend virtually through some type of video conferencing software. So it may be through Zoom or Microsoft Teams, for instance. The instructor will send the link for the meetings and you will be able to join through the link that the instructor gives you. You will attend at a specific day and time again. So for instance, if you have a Monday, Wednesday class, you will attend Monday, Wednesday at 9:30, for instance, whatever class time you have. And you are expected to log in at that time and attend on time and for the entire time. You can see your instructor can see you, and you can also see your classmates. So you can ask questions and participate just like you would in a real classroom, only you'll be virtual. The next format that you'll see is online. Really no changes to this one. It's just like you would have experienced in previous semesters if you've ever taken an online class before. There is no specific time that you necessarily have to log in for an online class as long as you are meeting deadlines. So it is really important with this format to double check your syllabus and make sure that you understand when assignments are due so that you can log in and give yourself plenty of time to upload these assignments. Next, multiple modalities. This one might not be one that you have encountered before, but it is one that Sandburg has offered in the past. What multiple modalities means is that the instructor is giving the student the flexibility to decide how they are going to attend class. So this might mean that you have an instructor who offers a face-to-face option in addition to a virtual option, in addition to an online option. And you get to choose what format you're going to use for that class. Typically, though, an instructor will want you to stay consistent throughout the semester. So if you find that you are enrolled in a multiple modalities class, I really encourage you to talk that through with me or with Amy so that we can make sure that we find an option that really works for you. You will find that in all of the classes for fall, there is a contingency plan built in. This is so that if we have to go off campus again, we are prepared and we know what kind of shape our class is going to take. So again, review with me or with Amy what the contingency plan is for each of your classes and make sure that you are comfortable with that format should we need to utilize it. One example might be if you're taking a face-to-face class, the contingency plan might be for that class that you go virtual so that you have to log into a video conferencing platform at a specific day and time instead of coming to campus. So again, talk that through with me and Amy, make sure you're okay with the class format as well as the contingency plan for that specific class. There are a number of issues to consider as you prepare for fall. So one of those is just your own comfort level. You want to pick a class format that, as best as it can, meets your needs as a learner. Again, you want to pick a format that you're okay with the contingency plan in case we have to go off campus. You also want to pick a format that really works with the resources that you have. So for instance, if you are taking online or virtual classes, you really need to have a laptop that offers a video feature with a camera and a microphone. You also will likely need some sort of earbuds or AirPods or something that you can use to listen in if you have to listen to lectures. And then you also want to make sure that you have really reliable internet access. So something that will allow for streaming, whether it's watching videos or participating in class virtually. If you do not have this technology, such as a laptop or internet access, we really want you to contact us in TRIO as soon as you can so that we can really find some resources that work best for you and get you set up to be successful this fall. The other thing to consider is that you may still need books for your classes. So even if your class has been moved online, you will want to double check and make sure that you have the appropriate books and materials that you need for that particular course. The other thing that you will want to consider is being on campus comes with some additional responsibilities this fall. At this point, the expectation is that if you are on campus for any length of time, you are expected to wear a mask unless you have a specific health reason that prevents you from doing so. You're expected to wear the mask the entire time that you're on campus, and you are expected to wear it properly, covering the nose and the mouth. If you have a specific concern about this, please talk with me or Amy and we will discuss your options. The other thing that you'll want to consider is that social distancing is required, so you will need to try to keep your 6 feet distance from everybody that you encounter as much as you can, and that obviously we're going to encourage frequent hand washing and sanitation. The other thing that you'll want to consider when you're coming to campus is that you will have to complete a health questionnaire. This questionnaire is about 4 questions long, and it asks you for information about whether or not you or anyone in your family is experiencing any COVID-related symptoms. So you'll have to complete this questionnaire every single day that you prepare to come onto campus. You can take this questionnaire by clicking on the link on the main page of the Sandburg website, or you can also scan the QR codes that will be available when you enter the main doors of each building. If you do not have a mask for fall, the college will provide 1 mask per day, and those will be available at the entrances of the buildings. So you can pick one up as you come into the building if you've forgotten yours or if you don't have one, but you will be expected to use that mask for the entire time that you are on campus. Another issue to consider as you are thinking about your fall schedule is the timing of your classes. So for instance, if you have a class that meets on campus at 9:30 a.m. and you are face-to-face on campus, then you obviously need to physically be on campus. That class would end at 10:45. Then if you have an 11 o'clock class that meets virtually, it is very likely that you will need to stay on campus and find a spot where you can log into your virtual class, even though you're not physically going to a classroom. So you need to consider whether or not you are okay with the timing of your courses and their various formats. Again, talk with me or Amy and we can really help you think through this and explain your options. I know this is a lot to take in, so I really hope that if you have any questions at all, you will reach out to us in TRIO. We are so glad to help you. I know this is a confusing time, so please hang in there. We really want to set you up for success, and we hope that you'll talk with us soon if you have any questions or concerns.